Love it. Oops. I hope you're having a fantastic day today. Dave K here today for my first full day in County Cork in Ireland. Now making our way to the bus stop. And what you're seeing behind me is the stairs that I dragged my luggage up yesterday. But it's all good. We made it work. And today all we got to worry about is a backpack. Nice and easy. Lightweight. Making our way to that bus stop real quick. Hoping to see the beautiful Blarney Stone today. I heard the Blarney Castle is mostly just ruins, so see the Blarney Stone, maybe check out the Blarney Castle, and so much more. There are so many things I want to do here in Cork. There's Blackrock Castle, there's the English Market. We'll see how much I can get done today in one of my few full days here, one of the few weekend days to enjoy the County Cork. Something to note about the buses here, in addition to them being a little bit older, I couldn't plug in my phone. The charger wasn't working. I didn't really have signage for what stops we were getting off at, but fortunately I'd loaded up the map in advance. But I also have to change buses, and the cost structure is a little bit different. One individual ride is a little bit cheaper, but you don't have that same 90-minute fare deal that you have on the Dublin bus. It's a little bit different in the sense that you have to pay for every ride. It's a little bit less per ride, but it's a lot cheaper if you're going to make a 90-minute happen versus 2 stops here in Cork area. It's one for one. They're not far off each other in terms of price. What is it, like 10-20%? I think it's like $230 in the city, whereas it's like $190 or so here for one ride. So if you can one-shot it down in Cork, just take one bus to where you're going, awesome. I also saw something, read something about like weekly pass, monthly pass, but couldn't quite figure out if those did the job for me. So instead I'm just doing the scan to scan here for now, and we'll see how it goes. Now just waiting for the next bus. Hopefully this is the right stop. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Blarney Church, or at least Blarney Church area, I guess. I think we might have like a 10-minute walk to the actual castle, but I was thinking about grabbing food around here too, so if we can find a good spot, we'll see what we can do here, but nice to see the options. Fortunately, I learned my lesson and pulled up the directions in advance, but I navigated to Blarney Castle, not the restaurant. I was looking at the old Blarney post office on here as a place to eat, which should be just on our right over this way. It's worth noting though that these are a lot of really small shacks in here that you'd be dining at, so we'll have to see if they have seating or Wi-Fi or restrooms or anything like that, because those are all like kind of important in the consideration of it. But really cool to see. Nice to be out here, and let's take a look around. Welcome to Blarney Castle and Gardens. So here's the sign, welcome to Blarney Castle and Gardens, which is great. Nice to see. Interestingly enough, this is the shack I was looking at, the old Blarney post office. Doesn't look like an actual place we can go into, but it might be. I actually thought it was just a window, but as I get closer, I'm like, okay, maybe we can get in there. Let's find out. Should I just try the door here? Not too sure. Yeah, just looking at it, I don't get the feeling like they're open. I'm not sure if I should try this door at all. Yeah, it doesn't really go anywhere, so we'll just keep moving on. Maybe we'll get some food here later, but yeah, now we know. It looks like we've got a merch shop right here to kick us off, and I think maybe we cross to this side because it doesn't seem like there's a whole lot of walking paths over there. And there's some welcome signs on that side, so I'm going to walk over this way. It's a little bit off the book of my directions, but that's fine. You know, again, I'm getting the feeling that like we're walking into like a visitor center type area over here. So let's see if we can walk through there and take a look, hopefully going the right way. Take a look here at the map of Blarney Castle and Gardens. Took a photo because we'll need that for sure. Looks like we are at the main entrance, and it does seem like it's a ticketed thing, so we got to get in that line to get some tickets over here, but a whole bunch of different walking tours we could take. We gotta kiss the stone, of course. We'll see what we can get done here today. Oh right, I've made it to the beautiful Blarney Castle and Gardens here. You can see right inside the area, you've got this little flower patch, coffee shop up this way. And it's a beautiful structure all around. Check out this tree right here. And we're gonna head over that way. We were told the restrooms were that way as well. They gave us a map and a printed ticket. I actually, while I was in line, I bought a ticket online. So you can do that as well for Blarney Castle. And you've got this incredible lake view here in front of us. This is gonna be a very relaxing one to enjoy. Unfortunately though, it is still chilly, I will say. It's not terribly chilly. Could be a lot worse. We're very fortunate with no rain right now, so gotta appreciate that. But maybe you can tell the cold is getting to me for sure. But it's a great time. I'm excited to check it out here. So much to see at Blarney. And you've got that guide map to show you what the front's like. Tea, coffee, snacks, coffee shop right here. We can take a look through and see what they got. And take a look at this map they gave us at the main entrance. You'll see we'll walk down this route. There's a bunch of different routes. Main route to Castle entrance. You got the Woodland Walk, the Riverside Walk, Lake Walk, so many other ones. We read it was about 3 hours they recommend you dedicate to this. So that sounds good to me. We got time to enjoy it all. Food and stuff further down this way. Actually not far in, so that might be worth going that way. And I'm sure the stone is out here too. On the back, a bunch of other kind of fun tidbits here too. So that's very, very cool to read and to see. Let's make our way. Fortunately, I brought my gloves today. They've become a part of the standard pack for me for travel because, you know, the fingers get real chilly out here. But look at this beautiful view in front of us here. Tables to sit out and enjoy the beauties and eat. You've got the river flowing there in front of us, beautiful river. And I bet you anything, that is the castle in the backdrop. Amazing. Let's make our way. It really is a beautiful, relaxing, peaceful spot here. I feel like a beautiful day for it too. It's not raining. You got your Irish chilliness going on here, but you know, at least you don't have the rain, which is nice. We're lucky to have a few days without it. Apparently pretty rare out here. Continuing along this walk, let's find the gardens and the food. And really interesting here, fun information about, like, look at Castle First Vista. The Blarney Castle is the third structure to have been erected on this site due to, seems like, some conflict, some destruction. Really, really cool to learn about it as we go. And again, such a relaxing, peaceful place. Get the glove back on here, maybe get my hat on too, and I'll be nice and cozy to enjoy the beautiful views. And now, standing in the middle of the bridge, I feel like this will be a beautiful photo spot as well, with the river running on either side of us as we make our way down in that direction. Doesn't seem like any side-away paths yet. I did see this little one, but looked on the map, doesn't really seem like it goes anywhere, but could be a nice little walking trail if you're looking for maybe a private place to sit or something. And I didn't even notice where two rivers cross right here. Some information, I guess, about the river here. You can read about. Oh, wow, I didn't even notice the second river here either. Wow, very cool. Okay, so the River Blarney was redirected under River Martin. Nice. And we have the map here keeping us pretty well notified of where we're at. You're here, just across the bridge. You've got your wheelchair access if we go this route, but I guess it's just another walking trail too. I feel like at some point I want to get back here, see what this brown bridge is about. And it's also the Rock Close, maybe the Forest Trail route. So it seems like maybe I would go this way to get to the Forest Trail route. Yeah, probably. Or I'd go divergence off this purple path, the main route to the castle. We shall see. But nice to see this information here. The Poison Gardens being number 9. Okay, I didn't even notice that. Where's number 9 on the map? Poison Garden. There it is, hidden in the back there. You see, we're heading in that direction now. We're going to see a whole bunch of good stuff in the front. And plenty more good indicators as we go. Look at this castle and stone, wheelchair access that way, Seven Sisters that way, which is another icon we saw on the map. I feel like we might spend a lot more time here than I initially thought. It does say 3 hours on the thing. I'm wondering if we'll spend even more, but initially I wasn't sure it would be that much, but you remember there's things like the Poison Gardens, which I really do want to check out. Really interesting plants back there, dangerous ones, but really, really cool one. And just beautiful landscape all around, so many trails to walk. So we'll see how much we get through, but I'm taking my time, enjoying it all, trying to stay nice and toasty while I enjoy these beautiful sights. It's an incredible place, and that's very interesting too. They have that label on this tree so you can see what kind of tree it is. Looks like, huh. And take a look at this little viewing hole, very, very interesting. You've got all kinds of sites to stop for. This one, you can get a nice peek through photo op to get that castle in the backdrop and to get a good line, a sight line on what you're looking for. I like it. Beautiful river flow continues forward with us here, and that great view of the castle as we get closer and closer. Really a beautiful spot. Seems like a place maybe people, I don't know if maybe local people are just coming to relax, walk around, you know, bring your kids or just see the sights. Really, really nice one. Definitely enjoying the vibes here, and I think the food should be close-ish. Plenty of other breakaway paths here, and we'll have to look later to figure out exactly all the ones we want to see, but for now, following the main path. You've got the river flow beneath us, the sign pointing us towards a couple of different options ahead, and I'm still looking for the food. I did have a scone this morning, which was not bad, by the way. Pretty decent for 40 cents from Lidl, but still could go for some breakfast, so we'll find it. More really cool information here. North wall. This is the most imposing view you'll get of the castle, and it looks even more dramatic because the walls are sloping gradually inwards. Wow, very interesting. It sounds like that's what's going on here. And it sits on an 8-meter cliff of rock, so I wonder if we'll see that maybe on the other side, or, because, I mean, here, you know, it looks like we're, oh no, I guess it's that, right? That's the castle up there. And this is the 8-meter cliff of rock beneath it. Really, really cool. Take a look at these ground level openings here. Wow, very cool. You can walk in there and take a closer look, I imagine, right? Just get a feel for cave life here. Step up there. I don't see a sign that I shouldn't. More information out here, and no access to Castle on Stone, but you also see, please be aware that the walk to the top of the castle is arduous and the steps may be uneven. Enter at your own risk, so definitely want a snack beforehand, but cool to take a look in this little cavern section. Oh wow, would you look at that deep sort of cavern section up there? And I think that notice outside was in reference to that section up there in terms of maybe, I don't know, prison cells or something like that. Now, if you ask me to speculate, I would say this is most likely the route up into the castle. Yes, we gotta check that out. But I think if we can find the shop first, if there's food available, that would be nice. You've got other pillars and structures out here as well. Beautiful landscape all around us and beautiful architecture. Okay, a bit confused, but I think this is the way to the cafe. It says Stable Yard Cafe and Gift Shop, so we'll see if we can check that one out. That being said, it also said cafe near the front direction, so maybe that was like the coffee shop that we passed by. That being said, it does seem like Castle on Stone is also this way to the right, so yes, just general confusion and general wandering. You know what kind of reminds me of is the Japanese tea garden in the Bay Area. Now, this is a bit of a concerning sign. Wait time to enter the castle on Kiss the Stone from this point is 90 minutes. Now, it does seem like it's a good way shorter than that, at least, but I'm not sure if all those people up there are in line. Might be looking at 60 minutes right now. I'm not sure. But again, looking into the food options first, I think the cafe is this way. And I thought the Stable Yard, what they were calling a Stable Yard Cafe, or here's Coach House Cafe. So I think we're in the right place now. Hopefully some nice warm indoor seating. That would be preferable, would be ideal, but I'm not even sure this place is open. Oh yes, the sign says open right there. Take a look over there, it says open, please use other door. So hopefully, like a little quick service, we can get some stuff, nothing too expensive, and just sit back for a bit and warm up. Let's see if it's worthwhile. Oh, look at this ice cream here, it looks really, really good, oh my gosh. And here are the sandwiches, it looks like, so we can get a ready-made sandwich here. I think this will do for us. Lots of options. Maybe this one, I like that style of sandwich, but you got a lot of choices to choose from. Let's see what sounds good. Take a look at the views around us here. This is a nice little shop. I got a nice little booth, table seating area here, and a beautiful looking sandwich. We're gonna dig in, let you know what we think. A little over €5, so not too bad. At least I think it's not too bad. And we'll make our way to the castle. Not a bad sandwich. I like that sourdough. You can see pretty basic on the inside, but I like the melted cheese on the top too. Nice and hot. Overall, not bad. I would go for it again if I were here. Okay, nice to take a break for some food. We're gonna pet the dog on our way out, and now making our way down to the Blarney Castle and Gardens. See if we can get in line to Kiss the Stone here. Walked right by it earlier, so this shouldn't be too hard to find. Hopefully it's not too busy. I asked in there, and it sounded like summer times when it gets really busy. So, should be okay this afternoon. Let's find out. By the way, it's like noon, so I guess that was lunch as well as breakfast. Whoops. There it is. Oh yes, excited for it. And this sign here says it's a 60-minute wait, so we're going the right way, you know, time's being reduced, and it seems like people are just walking by, reading what they want to read, getting some pictures with the shackles, and moving inward. Look at that Blarney Castle custom bench there, too. Those are really cool. Oh, this is a nice view for us, too, looking down at the lawn, or the bawn, I guess. Looks like what we're looking at. So, we've got the benches here, really nice custom ones. Got to get our picture with the shackles here, too, and then we shall make our way inside, yes. All right, beautiful photos in the shackles. Moving inside now. Let's go kiss that stone. Nice little section of souvenirs here, hand sanitizer. Oh, and this is our map, it looks like. The ground floor room. Is that where we are right now? Ground floor room, shackles outside. I'm not sure. Do we have to go all the way up here to find the stone? Number 8 is the Blarney Stone. Where's 8? Oh, it's over. Oh, it's on the top of the castle. I had no idea. Let's do it. And I just asked a few questions here. It sounds like the seating area down there has been closed, unfortunately, since last summer, but you used to be able to go down there. But look at this incredible view of the castle here in front of us, the little gardens, the architecture behind us. Man, it's so awesome. And you can get your photo afterwards. They'll take all those photos for you, and you can buy them down here. But nice. Let's do it. And in we go. Oh, that's cool. I guess that's where you get dropped. Yeah. Wow. So many different directions to go in here. Like trying to figure out steps. Watch out for this. Oh, nice little corner there. Maybe you can step in there for a nice little gated photo. If you don't mind. If you want to look down at all the little people who can't see you from up here. Nice little vantage point. And it looks like we continue up some more stairs. Up this way. Take a look at that. Seems like we'll just follow this line of people heading upwards. You know, we saw another group coming that way, but that's probably the out direction. Very cool. Oh, and the Blarney Stone. Oh, it was upstairs, right. Okay, so that's why we're all going this way. So this is the line, I guess, maybe half an hour or so. Not too bad, hopefully. Hopefully, but I also don't mind sitting inside to warm up a bit, so it's kind of nice, actually. And we can learn some cool information along the way. And as we continue upwards here, all kinds of cool information. Here is Earl's bedroom. Privacy was not something provided for in any castle. Interesting. The Earl's bedroom, therefore, was a major feature of domestic convenience. Very nice. Can't say he had doors here, but, you know, he had, like, entryways. Looks like we have to watch our heads a bit in this section. Really narrow staircase here and some information here. Cool. About why it's useful against defending against attackers to have the narrow stairwells, but nice views as well from this little corner. A little tight to fit in, but it's nice. And it looks like one more chance to turn back here if you want before we make our way up to the top of the castle here. There's a signage, and I imagine that means we're just about there. This is interesting too, the little back room here as we're making our way up the stairs. The guardrobe off the castle stairs leads to one of the castle's luxuries, a garderobe or indoor lavatory. Wow, very luxurious indeed. Who would have guessed? This staircase just goes on forever here. Little viewpoints as we go, but really, really cool how they used to design these. I think this is a lot cooler than I was expecting. I was told this one was mostly ruins, but definitely lots to see. I feel like the higher we go, the more kind of lean the stairs get here. Such small panels. I'm not even using my full foot. You gotta turn your foot sideways. I'm gonna use a full foot here. A little room to stop off in. That's cool. Kitchen. Nice. And we continue our way upwards. Oh. Okay. Oh my gosh. It's tight. Oh. Oh. Oh, okay. Almost there. Oh. Oh, I'm alive. Whew. Made it. So we just walked by that kitchen beneath us there. You can see that little area. Now standing in the kitchen of the castle. But wow, oh my gosh, look at this incredible view around us here. Down into that area we looked at, walked around and through. Awesome to see this out here as the line probably wraps up. GoPro now secure on the wrist. Wow, look at that beautiful view out there too though. Hopefully you can get a pretty good sight line. I'm trying to stand, you know, turn my arm backwards in order to make that view happen for you, but wow, really, really cool. See that garden down there. I'm sure I'll unsecure this at some point. Just wanted to get it all set up for the viewing ahead. Let's try that view. Flip the camera around backwards here. Beautiful garden area below. I wonder if that's like the castle gardens they were talking about. See some of those maybe more poisonous plants down there. Definitely want to take a look later on, and many of the other walking trails that we looked at and saw on the map. We got this view below us of the castle here, and oh, the stone's over that way. I gotcha. That's cool. Okay, very, very cool to see as we make our way downwards. I was just confused as to where we were going, but we should be good. All right, we were just about there. Let's do it. Kissing the stone. No selfies here. No selfies. There you go. If you bring your bags over to this side. Back to that side. Okay. Thank you. Backwards, I guess. Okay.
Yeah. Love it. Thank you.
I got it.
Yeah.
Really, really cool experience here. Amazing to get the chance to kiss the Blarney Stone here. It was not quite what I was expecting, where it was kind of, it looks like built into the castle. And also, yeah, it's, I'm not sure. Got a nice clean spot there, but really, really cool spot all around. Beautiful views around us. Really glad I could get some help, some nice people here. Took some photos for me. Love it. Beautiful spot. And the beautiful views as we make our way downwards. Super windy up here, so I don't even know if you can still hear me, but we're heading back into the castle. We'll change you back into the stand. I didn't even need the wrist strap. Thanks to some very nice people took the photo for me, and making our way downstairs to enjoy the gardens and more. Making our way down the stairs now. These stairs are crazy. Now watch yourself on these ones, but it looks like we're making it to a spot that's a little bit more, not in the staircase, just for some sightseeing. Oh yes, the banquet hall, indeed. Oh, there's the kitchen through this viewpoint right there. You've got the chapel ahead of us here, the banquet hall, family room. Is it just open space above? I'm confused on that front, or is it down there? It must be down there. That's just a banquet hall, family room, and chapel maybe all in one. Making our way downstairs now. I think we'll end up seeing that kitchen that we missed the first time around. Hold on the handrails, everybody. Oh, garden robe. Oh, garderobe. I think actually this is the toilet room we saw earlier, right? Isn't that what the garderobe was? So you can see it on the way down as well. I'm not quite sure. Wait, that way and down is... I'm confused. I'm so confused at this point. Where am I? I should go that way too. Okay, thank you. Have fun. Okay, I'm told this way leads to another room. Maybe it's the garderobe that we're going for here. I'm not sure. I'm not even sure what the garderobe is. But here we go. Oh yes, the garderobe. Indeed. A garderobe or indoor lavatory. There's another one. That's nice. So now we have the two. The two, if you will. The number 2 garderobe. Nice to see. So many rooms. Here's another passageway here. The ancillary chamber. Yes, as we make our way downwards. See what this one is about. Simple curtain would convert this small well-lit chamber to be suitable for the lady of the house and her retinue. Okay, so there's a little hole there. Not quite sure what that's about, but whatever it means, now you know. Ancillary chamber. The next stop here is the family room. We have the family room in front of us. I'm pretty sure this is the one we could see in the way in as well. Oops, watch your step here. Oops. Watch your step. Definitely, I gotta watch out for this giant crevice in the middle here. But family room, very, very cool to see. Grandiose space. I'm not sure how they kept the wind out, really. That's the true question. This is why maybe people here I'm meeting don't need to wear gloves. Don't know what's up with that. Y'all are just comfortable. But really, really cool to see. A grandiose, large space here to enjoy, to take it all in, and to be able to just experience Blarney Castle. Time is flying by here too. It's moving a lot quicker than I thought, and yeah, it's going to take me, I think, longer here today than I would have initially thought. But nice to be slowly descending the castle where it's nice and toasty. Okay, down this way, seems like we have the mural room and the young lady's bedroom. So we'll see what that looks like as we walk through the crevices, the twists and turns of Blarney Castle. Yes. Now we have entered this grandiose room. You can see I've already received the gift of gab. Very helpful. Thank you, Blarney Stone. We've got the young lady's bedroom right here, and you can read about the information as well there. It's a little small room, and we can pretend like we're locked in the cage here and be funny about it. On our descent, I feel like, is this the same route? I'm just confused. Another garderobe here, but we're descending, and then it's a couple steps up. Oh, look at that view down that way. So you get some fresh air in your garderobe because you're gonna want that here. This seems better. I'm not sure. It must have been a bench, right? Oh, you know, I was thinking, yeah, the waste would they'd just sit on this, but you know, this makes a lot more sense. There's a bench, there's some buckets, and then you know, then you're garderobing. So that makes a lot more sense. Cool to see. And you know, it's nice that we have plumbing these days. Got to appreciate new technologies. Next room here is no entry, so we gonna move on past that one. Oh, it's the murder hole. Interesting. This one is called Murder Hole. Don't know how I feel about that one. I'm gonna squeeze through here, like the broad American that I am, and this is cool. You've got the view into that area we were in before. You've got the view out this window here as well, and I guess that might be the murder hole. Interesting. So it seems like this was a defense mechanism as well. You've got that hole beneath us there. You can see into the lobby, but yeah, it was a way to dump like fire or something on intruders. Now we know. Beautiful view, beautiful experience all around. I'm glad we had a chance to check it out. And look at these awesome window views too. I love that. Take a look. This is our ticket voucher for the photos outside. I'm gonna see if I can see what that looks like, and then we'll make our way onwards. But fortunately, those people were kind enough to take a photo with me as well, so should be good on that front. Don't forget to explore our wonderful gardens. Thanks for coming. Oh, really cool experience all around. I'm glad I had a chance to do it. Nice to see the photos too. I made like a funny surprised face, and then you couldn't see my face when it was on the stone, but it makes sense. On this sign, we should have the other fun things to do in the area. You know, the poison garden still has to occur. I'm here, so I'm thinking maybe it's down that way, you know, close to where we came in, and then we loop around to get to the poison garden. I really do want to check that one out. And so many others. Fern garden, herbaceous border, the Seven Sisters. You've got your lots of things. You've got your lots of things. All right, so this was the main route to the castle we did. We've got a lake walk. We've got the woodland walk. We've got a forest trail route. Not quite sure all the ones we want to do. Oh my gosh, the woodland walk really wraps around, but maybe we can like make it shorter. I'm not quite sure. We'll see. Time's flying by, is what I'm saying. Yeah, what is the sausage roll? Tempted by a coffee. I think I'll do, let's do maybe cappuccino. And I caved. I figured get a hot beverage to drink as we walk because I need a warming up. This is the cappuccino. This is the sausage roll. Together a little over €6. Not bad, I think. Let's take it on the go and we'll let you know what we think. Maybe as we're walking. Just on the other side of the Blarney Castle, the poison garden. That's awesome. Stumbled across it here as I was making my way in the opposite direction. We'll take a look through some of these dangerous plants here as we're enjoying our coffee beverage. By the way, sausage biscuit. Not bad. I like that. I would get that again. Coffee's all right. Nothing amazing, but you know, it's just a basic coffee maker machine, so it was hot. Figured I'd get it. But we'll let you know if we come across anything absolutely incredibly mind-blowing here. I'm looking for the wolf's bane and a few others in this section. We'll see what we can find. So here we are, wolf's bane. It was really interesting to read on the way in, and these do tell you what parts are dangerous and how and all that. But on the way in, a sign over there that said that some of these are, you know, they're helpful as well, and most of the deaths that occur from these plants are overdoses and things that maybe we shouldn't be consuming so much of, so, or at all. So it's worth calling out that it's not all that crazy dangerous, but definitely worth noting the dangers of them as well as the positive aspects. It looks like here you have one big call out in the back there. Do not touch this plant, and that's poison ivy, poison oak. So as much as that may be dangerous, you know, it's worth calling out that you will have a reaction for sure. It's not like, you know, we're not in danger just walking around the plants here, or so I might hope. So I think there's nightshade out here. That'd be cool to see too. Wolfsbane was cool to see. I'll walk along that wall up there. Otherwise, I think we'll do some walking, some viewing, enjoy this coffee, put our gloves back on, and see the rest of the castle area. And there it is, deadly nightshade in that what looks like covered section here. It seems like they're covering the big ones, which makes sense. I mean, it's probably wise just in case. Now walking this way, there's an under and there's an over. Walking up onto the castle wall. Castle wall walk with coffee. CWWWC. Here's this little pit area. It looks like the one you can crawl into and under. And I'm going to take a nice leisurely stroll looking at the view amongst the castle walls just to give you a feel. Maybe what it might have been like to stand up here on this pedestal, look down at your enemies, and defend the castle. Here we have the carnivorous courtyard. Beware, some of these plants bite. That's kind of scary. They derive some or most of their nutrients from trapping or consuming animals or protozoans, typically insects. Wow, crazy. So we gotta watch ourselves around here. Make sure nothing snaps at us here. Oh my gosh. I don't even recognize any of these carnivorous plants around us. You know, I'm expecting to see those Venus flytrap looking things, but maybe that's what these are, just like in very junior form. Oh, this actually looks kind of familiar, but I'm not quite sure how you would say that name. I think like it closes the lid once something flies in there, like a fly or something like that. I don't really want to mess with that. I don't want to put my finger in and find out, because yeah, I think that would be unpleasant to say the least. But cool to walk through the carnivorous gardens here and see the different plants at least. Now heading up this route here to see Blarney House and a few other spots. It's surprising, I feel like, how little we've seen considering how long we've been here. But we did do the whole castle. That was the big iconic thing to see, the big sight. So now, some relaxing strolls through the back trails as we go find the Blarney House, as we see those other trails and sights, and just take it all in. Enjoy a beautiful day in Blarney. Take a look at the beautiful gardens all around us, the tulips growing, the grass, the trees. What a relaxing day in Blarney. Yes, you can feel the relaxing vibes, and take a deep breath and breathe it all in. Ah, yes. Some really cool looking trees out here. Like, look at this one. Reminds me of, like, what is it, the Narnia tree perhaps? Or one of those other mythical ones, maybe the Game of Thrones tree. Right here, I think Game of Thrones actually, there's a lot of that stuff out here in Ireland. Now here 2 roads diverge, and I'm seeing most people come this way. So hopefully I can go the other way. It says private and please use the path. I think that's the to the Blarney House. So that's what we'll do. We'll make it right here. Beautiful view behind us of the Blarney House. I'm pretty sure that's what we're looking at. Trying to make our way over there now. Hopefully you got a good look before it fell behind the tree. But you'll get a closer look in just a moment. And there it is, the Blarney House. I think we can move along in that direction, but nobody's out front there right now. There were a few like private signs. Oh, Blarney House closed. Okay, please use the path. So maybe we just have to stop here and get photos, but we can't go into the Blarney House or around the Blarney House, sadly, right now. We'll see if we can get some photos though. Here is that view, Blarney House out front. Thanks so much for helping make today an incredible day, a fantastic day. I wish it would last longer, but we've been doubling down on fun, so there's a limit. Don't forget to make your day an incredible day as well. Focus on the positive vibes. Look for the silver lining in everything you do. And I wish you would hit that subscribe button and ring the bell to stay informed of future adventures coming your way. Looking forward to sharing it all with you so soon. Until next time, play on.